Hi guys, I'm Nikki. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. Today's video is about a game called Croc's World 2, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this is the first game in kind of a mini-series that I've decided to do. Basically, I gave myself a budget of £10 and I challenged myself to get as many half-decent games as I could in the Nintendo eShop sale. I ended up getting 9 games in total, and I did go slightly over budget at £10.65 for the lot. I chose this particular game just because it kind of jumped out at me. I wondered if it might be similar to or kind of bring back fond memories of Croc from the PS1, which I used to be absolutely obsessed with. This game was a real bargain. It cost 89 pence, down from £4.49. So essentially, this game, it's a really basic platformer. There are 60 levels to play. That's split over 2 different worlds at 30 levels each. It does have a kind of a mobile phone game vibe to it, so I did wonder if it was a mobile game first. I had a little look online and it looks like it is available to download through the App Store on your mobile, but it's also available to download to the Switch, the PS4 and the Xbox 360, so I'm not sure whether it was a mobile game first or whether they were all released kind of at the same time. As you've probably guessed by now, you play the part of a crocodile, and you work through various levels, killing enemies as you go and collecting gems. You can pick up special items to help you along, and these give you extra abilities and also act as shields. So the first item you pick up is a helmet, which helps you to smash rocks. And the second item is a bag of rocks, which you can then throw at your enemies to kill them. And the third item, it looks like ice cubes, but you throw those instead of the rocks, and you can then keep on picking up extra bags of ice cubes ready to attack the enemies, kind of stockpiling them, I suppose. There are then a couple of other extra items that you can pick up, like a helmet that makes you fire resistant, for example. Now, the amazing thing about the ice cubes is that actually you don't even need to aim at the enemies at all. They're sort of like missiles, so you just throw one and it will go to the nearest enemy wherever they are. The ice cube will just fly up or down. It will find its way there, which is great. But the effect of this is that as I was working through the earlier levels, it started to feel ridiculously easy because I had all these ice cubes and I didn't even need to aim at the enemies. I was just running around, lobbing them about, and they were taking out enemies all over the place. And to be honest, that did make the game start to get a little bit boring. However, like I said, these items act as a shield, but that means that when you take damage, you lose the items. So when you get hit by an enemy, you lose the last thing you picked up. So in this case, it would be ice cubes. And then you're back to the rocks, which you have to, you can throw them at the enemies, but you have to aim, you have to line yourself up properly. It's not like the ice cubes. You can only throw them in a straight line, and that makes it a bit more difficult. So I then found that I got hit again, and I lost the rocks. So then I'm just back to this helmet. Another hit, and I'm just the plain old crocodile again. And suddenly the game became very difficult and stopped being boringly easy. I kept on getting stuck on this one particular level, which was really frustrating. So what I was doing was going back to a few levels earlier, restarting there to try and pick up the items again and not lose them, so that I could get through. It was complete madness because I had to do this over and over again. And I was sat there thinking, this is a silly little platformer game. Why is it so hard? But it actually did make it way more fun and challenging. I had a go at playing levels from both of the worlds which are exactly the same concept, same items and everything. There are just different levels and backgrounds. Overall, I have to say I was actually really impressed with this game. It's something that you can just dip in and out of to kill a bit of time. It was a complete bargain, and I was really happy. Platformers, to be honest, are my genre of choice. So the game might not be everybody's cup of tea, but you know, it worked for me. I went into this challenge expecting that every single game I picked up in the eShop sale would be absolutely rubbish, just because of how cheap they were. But this one really took me by surprise. I really did enjoy it. That's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please hit like and leave a comment below if you want to. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more of my content, then please feel free to hit subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.